Dark Souls 3.
Can a normal gamer even get into a game like this?
New partnerships.
And we are really excited to announce our very first Analog Assemble segment.
That and much more on this episode of
Watch.Chat.Play.
Hey, thanks for joining us. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Devon. And today we're going to talk about Dark Souls 3 and whether or not a guy like me should even bother with a game like that.
It's a good game. I think you should try it at least.
I don't think I'm going to like it.
And we're going to also debut our Analog Assemble segment that you're going to take over.
Yes. So we announced on our last episode that we were really excited to, talk about our new partnership with the website analogaddiction.org. So they're friends of mine. They became friends of the show. So we wanted to do something with them. So this will be our first week where we actually have a segment that's dedicated to them. So we'll do kind of a wrap-up of some reviews that they've done, some of the news that they've done, so you can kind of catch it on our channel, see it on their website, and kind of go from there. So we're really excited about that.
Cool, yeah.
So before we talk about anything else, I want to talk a little bit about you. Kim, how was your week? Was it good? Was it bad? How you feeling?
It was pretty good. I'm a little sad, though.
Why? Couldn't go skateboarding? No,
I cannot throw any 6 skateboard tricks down because it snowed.
It did snow.
Made me sad.
Depending on where you live, in Ohio, it snowed crazy yesterday, and we are not fans.
It's been cold.
0 to 5 stars, would not recommend.
I like Smite. I don't know if you guys are aware of that.
Yes.
Smite is fun, and I enjoy it.
I think it was last episode or the episode before where you were talking about Smite and how you were either wanting people to friend you if they were good at it, or just to join and play. So what's going on with you in Smite?
So, I'm working today. And it's a group of people come in that are not my type of people, the kind of people that make me upset to be a human being. And they were talking about playing Smite and how they want to have the dank kill streaks. And I just couldn't take it. And I
think the quote we heard was, "Your boy got mad Smite kill streaks," and then I get to look at Cam's face and watch all of the joy slowly drain out of Cameron's body for a game that he, up until this point, really, really liked.
Yeah, I'm a little sad. I'm still going to play it, but it's going to be on the DL.
Okay, I was going to say, because you did the same thing with Division. You had a very specific issue, sounded very similar to Smite, where you were all on board for Division, and then this gaggle of jerk faces came in, and after that you wanted no part of Division because people like that played it.
And I was forced to play with them.
Well, why do you care so much? I mean, if you know that some jerk is playing the game, shouldn't that encourage you to play and beat the crap out of that person?
No, it's more of appearance outside of the game. If I walk around talking about Smite, people are going to think that I am automatically in like a group of people like that, and that's just not who I am, bro. That's not who I am.
See, you say that, but then you say words like "brah."
That's the joke.
Since okay, is that what
thanks for picking up on that.
Oh, no problem. My week wasn't too bad. Pretty busy all around. There's a lot of stuff going on. I will say that at work today, I had a really fantastic experience where we had a demo unit of a Wii U, and there was a kid who ran up and grabbed the tablet. There was another kid that ran up behind him and grabbed him by the neck. So in front of a store full of probably like 13 or 14 people, I just started yelling at the kids. Everybody goes silent because I'm a very loud person, especially if I'm irritated. So it freaked out my new manager to my right. It freaked out all the store people in front of me. And there was a customer that said, if nothing else, that was a reason that he is glad that he came to the store today. So it's the little things that we do. So keep that in mind, America. If you don't beat your children, I will. And it's not a problem for me. I'm not afraid to discipline your children in public. If you don't want to, that's fine. I got it. And maybe you won't like it when I do it, but I'm not going to let a kid choke out another kid to play Mario Maker. That is absolutely insane.
Breaking news scrolls. Devon is arrested.
Breaking news. Devon was apprehended today. I don't know, man. I got a no tolerance policy for that. Like, handle your kids if you're going to let your kids go wherever they want to, but they can't handle being in the store. Like,
yeah.
No,
if it's crowded, don't let them run around.
No, I got it. It's fine. So, all right. On to Dark Souls 3. Comes out Tuesday.
Yes, it does.
You were really excited about it.
I'm very excited.
I have zero desire to even look at it.
Oh, we're going to do a Let's Play, and you're going to enjoy it.
I don't want to at all. Because I played Dark Souls 2, and I hated it. I played Bloodborn, and I hated it.
So what part of it do you hate?
So the whole thing of Bloodborne was you had to go through the world, and it looked very cool. It didn't explain anything. I had no idea what it was doing. I had no idea how to find weapons, how to use weapons, how to find guns, how to do anything. And then I read somewhere that you had to... Your checkpoints were lanterns. You lit a lantern, and that was your respawn point. I found one lantern in the game. I lit it. I played for probably 45 minutes to an hour. So I did a whole lot. I made... it took a lot of tries, but I got, finally 45 minutes to an hour in the game. Died. Respawned. I had to do all that again. I do not have the time nor the patience to play a garbage game like that. There should have been a lantern every 5 minutes. Murder, lantern. Death, lantern. That would have been a great game.
I think your problem was you took too long to get through places.
I just couldn't... There are no lanterns to be found.
If you... I know exactly the area you were in. Lantern, you fight a group of people.
Yeah.
And then...
There's a giant monster just walking around all slow, weird.
Yeah.
Then you go into this labyrinth and you get lost, and then there's a dog that comes out of nowhere, kills you.
Yeah. There's shortcuts to open up. See, you didn't explore. You just got to explore more.
I did. I explored and I died, and then I had to respawn. No.
False.
The game, I will say, the game looked beautiful. It was a very cool-looking game, and So the classification of that game is for hardcore gamers. That is not the genre, but that's the focal point.
I don't even know if you could go that far. I mean, it's a patient gamer.
It's not even that, though, because it doesn't tell you anything.
Well, it throws you in that expecting that you'll trial and error everything that's going on. Because if you die, yeah, it sucks to die, but you know what you did wrong. When you die, it's your fault that you died. You didn't throw your defenses up. You threw yourself into something.
I don't know how to equip my sword and my weapon, and then I die because I'm trying to box a giant werewolf, that is not my fault.
Okay, how do you equip things in normal games?
You grab them, and then you press start, you go to your menu, and you equip them, and then you have them.
That's exactly what you do in Bloodborne.
No, you don't. You have to press a stupid button to equip both of them. In Bloodborne?
Yeah, you can switch. You can have two spots. You push left and right, and it switches those spots.
Yeah, so you have to trigger buttons and know that's what turns on your weapons.
Okay,
I didn't know that. How would I know that? It doesn't tell you.
It does.
No, it does not.
When you die in the hunter's dream, when you die, there's a whole bunch of lanterns laying everywhere that says push R2 for a heavy attack, push R1 for a light attack. To drink an Estus or whatever the heck it was called in that game, it heals you by pushing this button when it's equipped to this. It tells you how to play everything, but you didn't explore.
I don't know. I am so busy with everything that I have between work, between school, between my family,
and now this,
and now our YouTube channel, that I don't have the time to go through a game that's going to expect me to explore just to figure out how to play the thing.
So I am three or four trophies away from the platinum in Bloodborne,
which boggles my mind. It is mind-boggling.
I have only played 50 hours. It's a very short game. It's simple. It's so much more simple than the first Dark Souls. For Demon Souls was ridiculously hard to figure out.
So Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, same company.
From Software, yep. And also Armored Core.
And Slashy Souls?
I don't even know what the heck that is. Quit talking about it. I don't know what it is.
Slashy Souls is their mobile game, so if you want to play Dark Souls-y style games on the go and get frustrated on the riding in the work, Slashy Souls is what you want.
Or you should just get Salt and Sanctuary on PS4 and play that.
Yeah,
remote play it on PS Vita.
You're talking about, I think it's the Vista, PS Vista.
Oh, sorry, the Vista.
People, it's a common mistake about it. So I don't know. I just don't think. So Dark Souls 3 is coming out. I know a lot of people are excited about it.
I'm very excited.
It looks awesome. I don't want to touch it. Short of the Let's Play you're going to make me do.
You're going to do it. It's going to be awesome.
If you're there to coach me, to tell me what I can do, I can probably enjoy the game. It'll probably be pretty fun. But for me to sit at home and play that game, I don't think it's a game that I'm ever going to be into on my own.
The thing that gets me with any of those challenging games is that sense of achievement. When you take down that boss you've been fighting for an hour, he finally dies, and he's not coming back ever again. It's just like a sense of relief. Like, there are many times when I was playing the first Dark Souls was a big one. When I finally took down Sif, I think his name's Sif, the dog with the sword in his mouth, because I had so much trouble with that mentally and actually in the game because it's a beautiful boss. I didn't want to kill a dog. It was cute.
Oh.
But I finally took it down. I actually stood up and yelled yes because I was fighting it so long. And it's just that sense of it's great.
Julie, were you there for that?
I wasn't there for
You weren't there? Okay. Alright, so you're just by yourself screaming?
Yeah, I was in the basement completely alone playing this game. I was fighting it. It took me like 2 days.
How old were you at this time?
I don't know.
14, 15,
14?
16?
No, the first Dark Souls was not that long ago. Maybe I don't remember when it came out.
Like,
9 maybe.
I get the sense of achievement because we were talking about hardcore versus casual games.
Mm-hmm.
So games like The Witcher, games like Elder Scrolls, they're games that they have a lot of depth to it. You can play through the story. There's a lot of stuff to do, but it's pretty easy to pick up and play. But if you commit yourself to learning all the weapon upgrades, the crafting, the alchemy, and all that stuff, Witcher is a game that I'll never not love just because there's so many depths to it. I played that game hardcore. And I have fought so many different monsters that I could not beat in the beginning, and it took me forever just to beat them. So I get that sense of accomplishment, but where The Witcher explained, this is what you do, this is how you do it, this is how you craft, and then it gave me the tools to go and be successful, and I just don't feel like games like Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, I just don't feel like they do that. And that, as a gamer, turns me off. Like, I get that. I get what they're trying to do. I get that they don't want to hold your hand. They want you to do your thing. I think I heard an article, heard an article. I heard a podcast that Brian Altano did where he was talking about he played Bloodborne and he hated it and he died 1,000 times. And then he just thought about it and he was like, I need to just stop being like a little girl about it or whatever. So he said something weird like that. And then, dug in his heels and went through and like blasted the entire game. Like, I get that. I'm not that guy.
It's not that it doesn't hold your hand. It lets you learn for yourself. Like, I don't even know how to explain the things. There are so many hidden things within these games, like the lore and everything else that you don't know unless you go in and read item descriptions.
Well, yeah, because you were telling me about the lore to H.P. Lovecraft and how
Bloodborne. Yeah.
Each time you play through Bloodborne, there's like the veil peels away and it's like you're slipping closer to the insanity. Like that stuff, I think is really interesting.
Fantastic.
But to get at that content, it's just this. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna teach you. And you know what? Dark Souls 3 is going to be the game you're going to play, and you're going to be like, yes,
all right,
this is me.
You coach me on it, you explain it to me, and if I figure it out, then maybe. But as of right now...
This is right now. Hashtag Cameron was right. Devin's going to like Dark Souls 3.
Hashtag Cameron was wrong. Devin hates Dark Souls, as he hates every other game like Dark Souls, so we'll see.
Yep, we'll see.
All right, so we'll end that for now, and we have another segment that we're actually going to do that we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah. So, Devin... We're going to throw it over to our correspondent with Analog Addiction.
Yeah, so he's been writing for them for a while and has a really good wrap-up of what we've been doing so far. So go ahead and take it away. Thanks, Devin. What's up, guys? Devin here for Watch.Chat.Play with our segment called Analog Assemble. And what this is going to be is pretty much a wrap-up of everything that Analog Addiction does throughout the week, reviews and news and stuff like that. And we're going to put that together, kind of recap it a little bit, and put that on our channel, and it'll help them, and it'll help us. So we're pretty excited about that. So first, we're going to do some reviews, which we will start with Quantum Break. Editor Nathan Manning took Remedy Entertainment's new third-person adventure game for a spin and said, it tends to be difficult to pair great gameplay with great storytelling because one often takes precedent over the other. And Nate ended up giving the game a 9 out of 10, which as far as our stuff goes, pretty good. So that's pretty cool. So it might be something to check out if you're into games like that. So next, the game Sheltered. Editor Hope Hornsby took Unicube's strategy game, gave it a 6.5 out of 10, saying, overall, Sheltered has some good things going for it, but the micromanagement required can be incredibly frustrating. It is difficult to keep up with who needs to use the bucket toilet when you have 8 survivors going about their business. Other than that, though, Sheltered offers an impressively in-depth post-apocalyptic experience and has the potential to be a really great game. So if you're into stuff kind of like Fallout, survival-style games, that might be something to keep on your radar. So next, Trackmania Turbo, which Cam and I just did a Let's Play for, and we weren't that crazy about it, but let's see what editor Eric Pepper had to say. Playing the new Ubisoft published game, he gave it a 6.3 out of 10 and said that Trackmania Turbo presents an awkward combination of simulation and arcade racing while challenging players to perfect their driving. The title will continuously push you to improve, and chasing ghosts along tracks certainly helps to motivate, but many will find the desire to keep playing wanes long before they finish the 200 campaign tracks.
And honestly, Cam and I probably agree with you on that one. We had fun playing it in the beginning, but just the longer we played it, the less interested we got. So that kind of covers reviews, so we're going to tackle some of the news real quick from the week. So first, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness will launch in North America on June 28th, in Europe, Australia, and New Zealand on July 1st for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. So it might be pretty interesting. I know Star Ocean is a pretty big game for a lot of people that I work with, so definitely something to think about. For you Fallout 4 fans, the next DLC has been announced. So the Wasteland Workshop content will launch across Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC on April 12th, so this Tuesday, pretty close. The latest Fallout 4 add-on allows players to design and set cages that can be used to capture life creatures, ranging from troublesome raiders to vicious deathclaws. Players can then tame these beasts and have them battle with fellow settlers. Wasteland Workshop also includes a range of new items to help spruce up your settlements, with new items such as Nixie tube lighting, letter kits, and taxidermy. So I know a lot of people were complaining about, challenging a settlement, getting it all cleaned out, and then having stuff just everywhere. This DLC pack seems to be, something that can help fix that. So pretty cool. So that's it for our Analog Assemble. My name's Devon, and we'll take it back to you. Thanks, Devon. So that was our show for the week. Thank you guys for watching. We have a couple Let's Plays that are on deck.
Yep.
We're gonna try to do something really cool with Battleborn. So we've got two of our friends, Rob and Briar. They're gonna join us. Cameron and I are gonna play Battleborn together. We're gonna see if we can bring those guys in via the interwebs and see if we can do kind of a co-op thing. We don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try.
Yeah,
so look forward to that. And then we've got another Track Turbo Mania. We'll do a Let's Play for that as well, which I'm pretty excited about. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, as always, please subscribe. You could hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams has been really good. Jules has been doing an awesome job of covering that. So thank you, Jules. Shout out.
That picture was awesome.
That picture today was awesome. If you didn't look at it, go look at it because it was pretty cool. And then if you haven't already, analogaddiction.org, go stop by them, give them some love. If you're seeing this, on their channel, thank you for watching. How's it going? My name's Devon. This is Cameron. Thank you for joining us.
Right.
And then we'll see you. Monday is when we'll launch this. Mm-hmm. Wednesday we'll have our Let's Play, and then Friday we'll have another Let's Play. So we'll probably do Battleborn first, as long as everything works out.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool. So thank you for watching Watch, Chat, Play. My name is Devon.
And I'm Cameron.
And we'll see you next week.
Later.